The date, August 23rd. The time, 7:37 a.m. Uh, haven't done much since the last episode. Maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit of it's nighttime. Just a little bit of mining off camera because I was trying to get diamond stuff, so that way when we finally get some levels here, we can, we have something to enchant. So I got a few tools. Oh, I did this thing. I was getting some spruce logs ready to go, and I wanted to get some podzol because one of the enchantments is silk touch, so we could start getting like mushroom stem and stuff. I planted the netherwort that we brought back from the very difficult nether run we did, so that's good. And then on my way, I got these little guys who seem to be just dropping scoot everywhere. These are going to be for my XP farm, I think. I've seen the armadillo XP farms. Last season I did the LA thing and kind of like figured out how to do that myself. This season I want to see if I could do it with the armadillos. So we have those. And I've been trying to get a few levels. I have a janky little setup in the nether. This boat is here because I need a zombie pigman for the armadillo XP thing. But I built like a little this here. And I've been like kind of leaving one here. So here, hey, hi. Be gentle. So if I hit him, he gets mad and... Oh, wow, there's none spawned around here. Okay, well, you're going to stay there for a little longer. But this has been my little XP thing. I've been just every once in a while letting them, get a bunch of them, pop up, and then try and get them angered. They all go there and take them out. So I've been debating. I could start the XP farm, but I also can get XP from trading. So I think the best thing to do right now is the weakness potion, so that way I can start get these guys converted to villagers. I need the blaze powder. Blaze powder is here. We go. Let's grab some blaze powder. Let's toss this in here, and then if I do that, we get, this gives us that, and then we need, that's where the spider eye comes in, and then we need the gunpowder, right? I think that's everything. And then we'll need 2 golden carrots, one for each of these, golden apples, one for each of these guys. I think in here somewhere, apples, yeah, okay, cool. I only need one, boop, boop. It's amazing how much gold a golden apple takes up compared to a golden carrot. Like, seriously. Oh, I have been getting gold from the pigman as I've been doing that. Okay, so awkward potion turns into... Wait, what? Sorry, what now? Does it go directly? Do I not need that? Are you telling me this entire time I didn't need the netherwort? I mean, I guess I'll need the netherwort for like the other potions for the XP farm to make the the like infesting potion, but oh my goodness, that's crazy. I could have gotten these guys converted forever ago. Ah, boy. Okay, well, this is the problem with having a bad memory. I do things and then I forget that it's one way and a lot simpler than I've made it, and this happens. Okay, hey buddy, hi. Let's boop and boop. Okay, let's have you go. Great. And let's see your friend over here. I don't know where they're going to go. I should figure that out. Maybe while they're converting, I could figure that out. Let's get you done, though. Boop. Hi. Hello. Here. Just, yep. Yeah, cool. And great. Amazing. It's funny. You know, a path has kind of started to somehow form as I've gone between these different areas where buildings are going to be. Just slowly, randomly, it's just kind of started to get a little bit more pronounced. I don't know, you know, what would be causing that. Okay, so where are we going to have our villagers, though? One of them is going to be a librarian. Maybe they should have their own buildings? I don't know, because it's not like I'm going to have a bunch of them. It might only be 2, but it might be fine. Maybe we do have different buildings. Like this is definitely going to be farm land-ish over here. And it might get extended back a little bit. So maybe one of our guys is a farmer. But I don't know that that's up front. We definitely know we want a librarian, which I feel like if this building was an enchanting building, I probably would put a library, maybe if this gets a little bit bigger, it would probably come somewhere off of this area, potentially. And so if this building filled up this, and this kind of went this way, you know, this path just keeps forming. This would probably get a bit lower, though. This seems a little high. It would probably end up like over here-ish, right? Yeah, so this kind of comes like this, and this kind of comes around and connects over here-ish. Cool. So then, yeah, right over here. Right over here. So let's push this back a little bit. And we'll push this, and then right here is where we'll start with a villager. I think we're gonna just grab some wood from in here. I got another apple. Great. I do probably need a place to like get more villagers too. So although one's gonna end up here, I might need like a temporary spot while I get more. So let's see here. So this is gonna go in the ground here. So this would be the actual floor level. Cool. So this is kind of just marking it out, I guess, for now. This is the floor. Boop, 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 boop. That's a building. And then I don't know what the other guy is going to be, but I feel like this section right here is probably pretty good for where we'll work with them. Oh, zombie doctor. There we go. Okay. So cool. So they're converted. I'm going to make a little area, nothing too special, right here where we can put these two, and then they'll be like, well, I'm not going to make a house, not yet. I know I really should be like actually building some things. But we'll make just, you know, another platform that they can hang out on. And am I gonna fence them in? I kind of feel like they need walls. And we'll put some beds. I'm not gonna make like a whole setup here or anything. It's gonna be very basic. And this is where we'll get a couple of them. I think we're done with the oak logs. I feel like I need to make this planks. We'll get a couple of them. We'll leave the 2 main ones here, and we'll just bring the other ones out as we start to use them. I will work on that and be back after that's done. Well, it took over an hour, but I finally got mending. 2 emeralds and a book. Could be better. Could be better. But I will take it. I think, you know, these two are the original ones that were zombies. And because they're going to have the discounted prices. Oh. He's really cheap now. I should probably get a couple of those. I think the other guy is gonna be my food source, golden carrots. Those seem to me like they are going to be the best, zombie, discounted options. Everything else I don't need regularly. I feel like if I die, mending I can't get from an enchanting setup, so I kind of want that regularly. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with that, and just need to make a composter for the farmer dude and get those trades going on. We'll get some books. How many emeralds do I have? Well, how many diamond things do I have? I have a pick. I have 2 picks, an axe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 mending books. Let's get 5 mending books. I mean, that's pretty cheap, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that should be enough for 5 mending books. That still gives me a bit left over. I just made 23 bucks. Okay. Well, don't need that many. But we're gonna need to do some trading later on. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've already purchased 1, right? Okay, great. And then you are gonna be this. I don't know whether I want you to be wheat or carrots, but let's find out. I would love you to be wheat and carrots. Oh, I left my I put my axe away. Okay, hold on. Let's go get the axe back. I think wheat and carrots are the things that I would grow the most. Carrots makes more sense because you can fortune carrots. Same with potatoes, actually. If you was potatoes and carrots, maybe we stick with that. But how much wheat is it per trade? Is it like less? Let me see here. So we want 16 and 20. There's not a ton of these base level trades for this guy, so we'll just try it out here. 16 and 20. Okay, not buying bread. Come on. Come on, stop talking to him. No, okay, you over here, pay attention. For real? This is what I've been dealing with. 16 and 20. I just want to see wheat. If wheat makes any amount of sense. Where are you going, my guy? Come on. Take the job. I think these are the 2 that they made, and I think these guys, at least the one that grew up, might be blocking at 14. 14 versus 16. I will definitely get more carrots and potatoes. Yeah. 14's a good number, but fortune's gonna make a huge difference in that department. Come on. Okay. Come on. The same amount. Yeah, 14 versus... Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the way to go. Okay, let me go get some carrots. And then the real goal would be, we get a melon and pumpkin farm going on here. But I'm going to keep trading up. Start to get some levels from the trading, I guess. And, oh wow, look at all the potatoes. We're going to not take all of them because we're going to try to get, a potato farm going on here. But we're going to level up, keep doing this, and then I think I'm going to start figuring out... Oh, look at that guy. I now have the stuff to actually make an XP farm. Okay. That might not be this exact moment in time, but the framework will be ready for what I'm thinking, and then I'll kind of show you afterwards. Cool. This pickaxe is crazy. Silk touch efficiency 4 on breaking 3. Just from an enchanting roll, that's pretty darn good. I've been doing a couple things, getting things ready here. I went out and I got some watermelon and pumpkins for trading with the converted zombie villagers because I felt like that was going to be useful to get emeralds, and we got some good stuff. Let me go over here and show you where we're at right now. Ignore this terrible log cabin here. So we've got our farmer villager here fully upgraded. So now I have plenty of access to golden carrots, which is amazing. And obviously all of these emeralds, which is also cool. I've been slowly doing more and more trading, saving stuff up, you know, getting XP from it. I'm very close to level 30, which I'm trying to get there quickly because I'd like to make a diamond sword. I have one ready to go, but the enchantment here is looting 3, and I'd really like to lock that in before I die and lose all my levels. Now, speaking of levels here, let me show you this. I've got these guys are so cute. I love the little armadillos. They are adorable. But I've been getting spider eyes at night to keep breeding up the armadillos. And these guys are, as I said before, what's going to give us the XP farm. So basically, let me bring. Can I bring one of these guys over here? Easy enough. So I could show you kind of how this is gonna work. So we do this. I have so much of these scoot things, and I'm never gonna use them for anything because I don't like bringing dogs into battle. So I don't really ever get dogs in the game. Okay, you come here. And then if I just pillar up a little over here, will this pop you out? Will you float out? Okay, cool. So we bring this guy, come over here, right over this way. Now on a lead, not gonna do much. But if I get this guy right here, take him off the lead. Now watch. He'll just stay there because he sees the zombified piglin, and he'll stay like this. And in this state, you know, he'll pop out and pop back in. They're invulnerable. Like, they won't die in this state, which is crazy. So the goal is going to be build a contraption similar to how, like, the lay contraptions work, where they're probably chilling on a campfire that is like not I should do this inside, that is not on fire, and then it goes on fire when I want to do this, and then I will splash them with the infesting potion and then turn on the fire. Seriously? Come on, get over. I don't have any more building blocks, dude. Come on. I'm like 1 too shy. And then they won't take damage. They'll seem like they're undamaged, but since they're invulnerable, it'll be fine. And they'll just pop out silverfish everywhere for... Oh, that time it worked. Okay, maybe because you went from the high ground. For me to kill for XP. So I want to make sure I have 2 in here. So those 2 are going to stay in there. And then we have these other 2 that we're going to put in some sort of chamber that we're going to build here. I'm going to figure that out now, because that I'm not exactly sure, because I need to make sure that I got to get, like, I kind of want a dispenser that, well, no, if I do a dispenser that turns on the fire, I'm still going to have to turn it off. I'm going to need something that I can put them on fire with, but put it out, and then also something that will splash them with the weakness potion. So I got to figure out that contraption. So give me a little bit. I think I have a pretty decent setup. So this netherrack will all be replaced with glass. And this guy can see this guy. So he is shriveled up, hiding over here. If we light this on fire, you can see he's taking damage, but he doesn't die. And as you saw in the last 2 clips, and as you can see, these 2 clips were done earlier. I was able to get them up into position without too much of an issue. Luckily, I had some string and some bamboo from my earlier adventures. I was able to get them up here through scaffolding. But I think if I can get a second one in here, then I can breed them up so that we have a decent amount. And basically, this will work as the allay system, where this dispenser here, I'll put a button on this, will throw the the infesting potion, and they'll fall down into what will be a glass chamber here, and then there will be right here a armor stand, and that armor stand will allow me to hit the guys that are on the other side of this glass, which are the silverfish. So for the time being, I am going to turn this campfire off. Boop. And I am going to grab one more of them and put them in this chamber, switch the whole thing over to glass, get the setup ready to go, and hopefully when we're back, we have a working XP farm. I just can't remember if I need sweeping edge for the armor stand or not. That's okay. We'll find out. In theory, I have everything ready to go here. We got the armor stand in place. I only have 3 armadillos in here for now, just because I don't want too many silverfish going around if this doesn't work. So I light that on fire. I do this. We're just double checking, make sure there's no holes in this thing anywhere. I don't see any. So hopefully I hit this button back here. This has the splash potion of infesting in it. So we do that. And oh, okay, hold on. I see they're there. Oh, but they're not popping out. Interesting. They're stuck. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can remedy that. Maybe instead of the slabs, we need... I gotta be quick about this. Let's do boop, boop. Trap doors. I would need 3 trap doors. Let's see if I could get in there and toss some in before these guys explode everywhere. And we got to be also fast about the fact that I don't want the armadillos popping out. So let's see, right here, I think I want to be 1 lower. Okay, so we break this. We break and boop. And then, okay, they're getting out. Let's see if I can do it here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to do it from the other side. But this seems to be working. Oh yeah, there they are. So the question is this. Oh look! Yes! Okay, so sweeping edge. I probably want to stand here then, huh? And there goes that sword. Oh, but that's 30 levels. Okay, let's make another. Let's do this while we're here. I need this. Oh my god, my inventory is falling apart. What have I done? Books in hand. Lapis, 1, 2, 3. Looting 3. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, I don't want to use this sword because then it's gonna take more enchantments to get it right, like higher level. I want to save the sword until we actually have all the enchantments ready to go. So, boop, boop. Hopefully they're not all just dying from entity cramming, which it does look like they might be, unfortunately. But this is working. It's not super fast because we don't have a ton of armadillos in here. But that's not too bad. I don't have mending on this yet, do I? But did I put it on this? I didn't put mending on anything. We should do that eventually. But look at that. That's pretty good. That's only from 3. Oh wow, they're still coming. That's 3 armadillos, and this is like the smallest setup. And armadillos were like, kind of easier to find than... Oh no, what happened there? Armadillos were a bit easier to get my hands on than trying to find an LA. Okay, that's pretty good. I wonder if I could just leave a space open up here to turn off and on the fire. I don't know. Let's get this silk touch pickaxe back. Boop. And we're gonna do it from this side because this is where I can put the last. Okay, turn that off, and then I could come down here. Let's go down one more, and one more to be safe. So we're gonna do boop boop. Okay, there we go, and then we can do stuff from there. Great. So we're back up to 30 levels. I guess I can work on this for a while. Just grinding levels, getting a good sword, breeding these guys up, because now we have a full XP farm. That's very simple. That's awesome. So I'm going to work on gearing up and getting enchanted, because, yeah, it's episode 3, and I'm still in iron armor. It's rough out here. I've done it. Full diamond. Diamond with really decent enchantments. All of this stuff is in a good spot. So sneak on the pants, maybe. I got decent enchantments on my tools. I didn't put knockback or flame. I don't usually like having those. I think the one thing I'm missing is I gotta put mending on breaking 3 and get this up to efficiency 5 on my shovel. But in due time, this thing has been working phenomenally well. I've been slowly breeding up the armadillos. There's this weird trick I didn't think about, and maybe other people will have better ways around it. But let me show you real quick. In order to like actually get them to breed up, they can't be in this like scared state, so I've had to do something a little bit weird. I've had to this is gonna be tricky because there's a little guy in here, right? Yeah, there's a little guy, but I think I could get the hit boxes of the adults. Boop and boop. So if I lead them like that, they come out of this state, and then I can do that. So they have to be out of that state. Hopefully I got the 2 good ones. Yep, there we go. So that's been how I've been able to breed them up still. I put a hopper in here so that way I could like put stuff in here easier, and I've been using this to light the fire underneath them. Oh, I didn't get both. Hold on. There we go. Okay, both leads. I might try and figure out a good way to like also douse the fire. I don't know that I want to hit it with water, but that's kind of maybe like I don't know. I might just have to keep going in there, or maybe they're just gonna have to deal with it. We'll see. I only need to use it a couple more times just to finish up the enchantments on my shovel, and I think I guess this guy could get efficiency 5 too. I fixed up my trident. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to have this guy. This is fun. Definitely enjoy this. This will be great to take to the dragon fight. I've been battling some more pillagers that have been popping by. Yes, feather falling 4 on the boots from the enchantment table. By the way, all of this stuff from the enchantment table. The only ones that I have from the librarian dude is the mending. Also, I got a couple of these set up. I might set up some more of them. Just start getting melons and pumpkins automatically, so that way it's just kind of going as we go in the background, which is really nice. I cleared out my tree mess from up there. I think I need to start terraforming. I'm probably gonna move these guys down a layer. I think these 2 layers up here are gonna get completely shaved down because I want everything about this layer here. So I'm gonna do some terraforming, probably get this out of the way, maybe do some more tree chopping in the meantime. And I gotta figure out, I got 2 more villagers in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I think maybe one of them I might try and make into a cleric potentially, so that way we can get like ender pearls and redstone, maybe. Maybe a cartographer. or a tool guy. I don't know. I haven't decided. But I think I might make a couple more of these machines so that way, we could keep getting the emeralds and stuff. Try and get some terraforming done. And I think maybe it's about time we get some resources to start like actually building things. I think that would be good. So I'm going to get resources. I'm going to do some terraforming. And when I get back, maybe it'll be time to actually build some stuff. I did some terraforming, but I got a little carried away and started building. It's kind of just an outline for now. I have a schematic to just like give me some ideas of what it will look like in the end, but I'm not ready to like texture it or anything or do the walls. I think the next step is going to be adding the roof on, but even that I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of extra work after it's done. But I think it's in the ballpark. It got a little bit bigger than I initially expected it to be, so like I'm all up on this cow farm here, so this thing's going to move. But it's a start. I think it's going to end up being like 2 stories. And then all of these corridors here and here are going to be filled with chests, and there'll be like different areas to do stuff back here. Maybe. I'm hoping that it's not just wasted space. So yeah, I got a little bit ahead. Did some building. It's fine though. Also, a week or so ago, we did a live stream and started working on the shopping district. Let me go over there, and I kind of want to show you what we started doing. I'm gonna attempt to not spoil anything, but this over here is our shopping district. We've been slowly terraforming it from mycelium to grass. Interesting technique that one of the viewers during the live stream brought up. We've been doing like a bunch of path blocks and then hoeing the path blocks inside a perimeter and bringing like a grass block in there, and then eventually as all of the tilled hoed farmland switches back over to dirt, the grass will spread to it, and it keeps the mycelium from getting in, which is pretty good. I'm looking down because I really don't want to show any spoilers, but the reason we're over here is I have a shop I want to do. So like, as you kind of know, I've been doing the bedrock breaking thing, and I'd like to make a bedrock breaking shop, but there's way more efficient ways to break bedrock. If you've ever watched any of my streams from the Nardcraft server, I have a ginormous hole in my world that I've been working on, but one of the things that we need for that is slime. I got no slime, none, 0, and I want to get at least enough that I could make the potion to like get more slime. I don't really know that I want to do a whole slime farm this season, like in a swamp or in a maybe if I could find like a slime chunk close to my base, I might do something like that. But I want to at least get enough slime and materials so that I could make a reliable bedrock breaking machine so I can set up a shop. So the goal for the rest of this episode is to go, I guess, caving for a little bit, see if I can find some slime. So I'm going to head back over to my area and start looking around, and hopefully we'll find one. I found one. Coming over here. This little guy. I don't know if it was this chunk or what, I'm not going to get enough to make a full slime block, but that's what I eventually will need. But I'm gonna work and dig this out and see if I can get more. So I've cleared this out, kind of made a little bit of a platform. I left under here viable, and for the most part, I got it so everything is, I think it's 7, like level 7 or below, allows them to spawn. So hopefully this was where that guy actually spawned. We're gonna back off, go down here, and then we'll come back. Oh, I heard a creeper. Hold on. Let's get rid of you. Hi, buddy. You know what? Just blow up. I don't want to deal with you. I really hope that's where it was. So I think, let's make sure nobody else can spawn up here. I think because for the most part, this is pretty cleared out. Let's see. There's still quite a few entities around, but I'm hopeful maybe if we, oh god, I've fallen. I'm hopeful that maybe if we go far enough away, oh good lord, I am struggling, and then come back, maybe some will have spawned. I don't know how crazy far away I have to go. I do want to make sure that up here is lit up since I saw this. I've also been gathering resources as I've been doing this. Okay, let's go all the way down to the water. So this is like where I first came in and did some mining down here. I believe this is the water that leads straight up to the cave outside my base. Yeah, all the way up there. Okay, we've gone away. No mobs around, which is good. I should probably light up whatever this is. This seems kind of dark in here. Just to be safe, let's go back up there, see if we got any. It's just one layer, and I don't even know if that is the correct area. But hopefully, what do I need? I need 9. 9 for a slime block. And then we could get the potion and get a ton. Okay. Nothing. Well, I'm going to keep at this, and maybe we'll get lucky and a bunch will spawn. I've been going back and forth, and I've barely been getting much slime, but I'm hoping I knocked out a few torches that this guy might be enough. We got 3 from the little one before. We just need 9, and that'll get me enough for a potion. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We need 15 blocks for the bedrock breaking machine. So not too many, but this will be enough to make the potion, get the slime blocks, and we'll be good. And now we kind of know where this area is. So if I need more slime in the future and I don't feel like making the potions, I could come here and make a slime farm. It's, I think, pretty close to my base. I think my base is like almost directly above this. Not 100% sure. But before this episode gets super long, we're going to call it. And in the next episode, we'll brew up this potion, get all the slime we need, get a bedrock breaking machine, make ourselves a shop. Potentially even work some more on the base. I know I'm going slow. It's fine though. So that is the end of episode 3. Thank you all for watching. Bye for now.